कभी कभी आदती जिंदगी में यूं ही कोई अपना लगता है.
Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Aditi. I got the 11th rank in INICET May 2023. I have been preparing for like 3 years and I was always close and couldn't get the rank, and there have been several mistakes also which I used to do, and the main thing which I would like to share was that I used to always think that we need to do a lot of things to get into the top. I even got the 214 rank in NEET, and I couldn't make it into the top ever, because I used to think that we need to gather more and more information to get to the top. But the thing which I learned was it's always the simple things which matter, and it's always the things which are there in front of everyone. And so nowadays the pattern of exam is like more into repeats, which is sad, but we have to do it. We have to do it from a nice, reliable source also, and we have to be confident. If any concepts are being asked which are easy, we should not ignore them, and we should be so thorough with them that if we get all of these correct, and these would form the majority of the paper, and we would just beat the competition if we get all of these correct. And I think this approach helped me gain success today.
So welcome to the S Achievers interview. It's a slightly different start. I was not the one to make the introduction. As you can see on the board behind me, she is Dr. Aditi Bedi from Punjab, and she's got 11th rank in the recently concluded INICET May 23 exam. So huge congratulations to you, Aditi.
Thank you, sir.
This is coming after the introduction you've already given for yourself, and you've given a lot of important points to everybody. Aditi, we would like to know a little more about, it's been a long journey, and the last part of this journey, last 6 months or so you were with us, last 4 months or so. So can you just briefly tell about your long journey?
So my journey has been long and tiring as well, and the thing is that there was always times when I used to feel I cannot do it, I cannot make it, and I used to feel that maybe it's the wait is even not worth it. But trust me, it's all worth it in the end, and we should not ever give up, and I am the living example of that.
Start preparing. Let's start from there.
So I started my preparation in 2019.
And which college do you come from?
I come from Government Dental College, Patiala.
So as you were mentioning when we were talking in the office,
Yes.
the environment there is not very conducive for MDS
Yes.
preparation. So how did you get into this, and how do you make the difference?
So in the
From being an average student who believed that she cannot do it to being one of the toppers, what was the journey? What was the difference?
So what you said is right, that in my college I would never feel that I'll be competing among the toppers, or I'll compete among the like for the top ranks. I always used to think I need a rank just to get into MDS. But after I started my preparation, I saw that I was doing good, and I started believing in me, and I knew people who got good rank.
You were talking about doing a lot of Sparsh Gupta before the NEET exam and all. That is the point. I mean, many students are believing that we have to do lots of medical, lots of dental stuff, more into the general medicine. What is the importance of those subjects? How deep you need to go into them?
So it's always been more in the NEET and less in the INICET, the basic subjects. But still, I did them for NEET. Still, I was not in the top for NEET also, because I lagged in the easy concept, and I got wrong around 9 to 10 questions, and those were the repeats. Those were the simple concepts. So that's when I think I realized my mistake.
So Aditi, she's been preparing for more than 3 years now, around 3 years. Aditi, let's talk about your ranks in the sequential NEET exam.
So when I was an intern, I got a ranking of around 1000, then I got around 700, then 500, then last NEET 200. It's like that.
So last NEET you were 214 rank to be exact?
214.
214 rank, and what you were talking about, you were very disappointed with the
Yes.
rank, considering how much effort you've been doing
Yes.
over the years. So that was the time you decided that you need something different, and you decided to choose ACE Achievers. So what was your experience like when you first talked to ma'am and you came across into the app and all?
So I think I realized that I need to do the repeats and the mocks very, very seriously. and I needed to do basically practice more and more repeated concepts, and that's when I thought of joining the refresher series, because in that I would get exposed to all the previous year papers and SRC papers, and I could practice them, and that's how I realized that I need a platform. So I'll join a course which is specifically dedicated to the repeats. Basically, the refresher series was dedicated to the repeat questions.
So being with the academy last 2-3 months of
Yes.
exams, what difference did it make to your preparation? AIMS exam में कैसे help हुई उससे?
Yes, sir. It's been a very short journey for me. I just joined the refresher series, and I think I still feel very obliged to the academy, because in the end, when I got the rank, I think I am very thankful to Akshika ma'am and how she helped me. That time I called her and asked her that I want to do some things differently now, and I want to practice more of these concepts, and what should I study? And she would just tell me, just do the repeats, and that's what I did. And for me that was a very different thing to do, because I used to think I need to just revise everything once before going for the paper, and that's honestly not possible, even if you are studying for a lot of time. Like, I have seen people who are freshers who clear it. I have seen people who are droppers, but at whatever stage you are, you should be like, it's going to be my best attempt. And if you are stuck in doing too much things, then in the end, if simple things come and you get confused in those, or you may get overconfident and get those incorrect, so all these things will matter a lot. They will cost you a lot. And
Actually, the right way of preparing is, first you should be absolutely clear with the repeats,
yes,
and
sir.
then you start doing new
That's
things.
that's what the
But
difference.
Aditi's journey has been so long. She's been doing new things more than the repeat things. Actually, she has a lot of notes of the medical side, a lot of notes of the dental side, and the difference being with the academy was that she had lost focus on the repeats, which let her down in the NEET exam. And being with the academy, this time we had made the paper pattern in such a way just to expose both the past questions as well as the new questions. There was a right balance of it. That's how we always go about it, mixing up things and the way we think the exam is going to be. And for many of the people who will be listening to you, 214 rank in NEET exam would be a dream rank for them. And at one time when you started preparation, it was a dream rank for you as well.
True, sir.
That mental level, from there to feeling that 214 is too low for me, I need to do something more to get an AIMS rank or something. What is the difference?
Sir, honestly, that was not my thinking that it's too low for me or something. My basic thinking was I cannot live with the regret that I knew some questions and I got them incorrect, and that took my rank from some 30-40 to 214. I just couldn't live with that regret. I didn't think like I want to prove it to myself that this rank is low to me. I just thought one thing, that this time I'll take this test, whatever happens, I'm not going home with regrets. While solving the paper, I only focused on the easy ones first. In the first round, I just focused on getting the easy ones correct.
That is her way of giving the exam. It will not apply to everybody. Every person is different, every student is different. So don't think that you just have to focus on the easy thing. That's because Aditi has been preparing a very high level, and the exams were not at that high level. So that is why she is feeling that only the repeat parts she is getting stuck with. But yes, for you people who are doing it, you will have to do a blend of getting the easy ones right first, and then obviously raising your level to where her level is, and getting the difficult ones also right, so that they become the game changer then. So every student has a different way of preparing, every student has different demands, but we try to bring the best out of you. That's what we're going to do in the future also. Thank you, Aditi, for joining in. Thank you
sir.
for making
Thank
us
you, sir.
proud. She's come specially from her home just to visit us, and she's got a lot of good gifts for us, as well as the Mysore Park that we are going to enjoy after this. You're going to see those photos also on our channel very soon. Thanks, Aditi. Final Thanksgiving. Whom all would you like to thank for your success?
Sir,
One special person you need to mention.
so first of all, I know that my journey has
And that
been
special person is not us. The special person is yours.
So, but I think there is no, honestly, one special person. There have been so many people who had supported me throughout my journey, because when it's this long journey, if you have a strong support system, only then you can survive this part, I think.
Yes,
And with this academy also, it's been like only a few months maybe, but I think I got the rank after I got connected with you people, and so I feel obliged that you have called me and I have to come then. So, and yes, my family, everyone supported me so well. I didn't even know Akshika ma'am. I called her and she would always tell me any problem I would have. I asked her, I WhatsApped her, just please tell me, ma'am, what should I study in one day? What should I be studying before the exam? She would tell me everything, and I think I feel very grateful that I got to know so many such people who supported me like in this way, because she didn't know if I'm good or not. She didn't judge me on the basis of anything. She would just give me advice that made me bring my result. Thank you so much, sir. And you also, I never interacted with you, but I saw you. I saw how you solved this paper.
Motivation to those guys who've been struggling.
I think when I was in that phase, I know that you will feel that I am very special. Or I would also feel like these people who are getting things are very special. Honestly, you are no less. Please forgive yourself for whatever happened and try to figure out things. Try to just think about what all you are lacking. Try to think about why the people who are even like maybe only few months into the preparation, they are also doing some things differently. You need to figure out that yourself, and you can ask your mentors also. You can ask sir, ma'am, anyone. But firstly, you need to ask yourself. Please don't be stuck in a loop. I think to get different results, sometimes you have to do some things a little differently.
You need to break the loop.
Yes, sir. You have to break the loop.
So thank you, Aditi, for joining in.
Thank
It was a nice experience being with you. And many more toppers are going to follow you. Many more students are going to follow you to top ranks. Thank you and Jai Hind.